Hey there, English learners. Welcome to English Conversations, Listening and Speaking Practice. Brought to you by Speak Easy English. I'm Jack.
And I'm Jennifer. This is your go-to spot for improving your English while diving into real-life topics that actually matter.
And today's topic? Oh, this one hits home for a lot of people. Being ambitious, but also kind of lazy.
Yup, that magical combination. You've got big dreams, huge goals, maybe even a detailed vision board. But when it's time to actually get up and take action, suddenly your bed becomes the comfiest place on earth.
Or worse, you tell yourself you're going to get inspired, and next thing you know, you've watched 5 productivity videos on YouTube and still haven't done a single thing.
I've been there. But here's the good news. You're not the only one. And today, we're breaking down why this happens and how you can start working with your laziness instead of against it.
All right, let's start off with a little reflection. Think about your biggest goal right now. Maybe it's starting a business, learning English fluently, or finally getting in shape.
You can picture it, right? That future version of you, confident, successful, totally killing it.
But then reality kicks in. Instead of taking the first step, you suddenly feel the urgent need to clean your desk, or check your messages, or, rearrange your entire bookshelf.
Yep, and that's where it begins. We get caught in the loop of thinking and planning so much that we don't actually start.
Exactly. And when we do try to start, it feels overwhelming. Like standing at the bottom of a massive mountain and going, maybe I'll climb tomorrow.
So what's the solution? That's what we're diving into today. Real strategies to help you break through that resistance and actually follow through on your goals. Quick reminder before we go further. We've got a free PDF that goes with this episode. It's not just a summary. It includes a comprehension exercise and grammar practice to help you learn English while you learn about productivity.
You can grab it from the link in the description. All right, let's dig into the science. So here's the deal. Our brains love big dreams, but they hate big effort. When something feels huge, we naturally avoid it.
Think of it like this. Imagine I told you to run a marathon, 42 kilometers. No training, no warm-up. Just go. How would that feel?
Probably like I'd collapse after 100 meters. It's just too much.
Exactly. That's how big goals feel when you look at the whole thing instead of just the first step.
So, instead of planning your dream life and writing 20-item to-do lists, let's try something new. Something that actually makes you start.
All right, here's a game changer. Instead of writing to-do lists, write about your day as if it's already happened.
Wait, so pretend I already did everything?
Exactly. Instead of saying, I need to study, you'd write, I studied for an hour and felt really proud afterward.
That's sneaky. It feels like I've already accomplished something, which makes it easier to actually do it.
Yep, it's a mental shift that tricks your brain into believing the hardest part is already done.
Let's try an example. A regular to-do list might be go to the gym, study, clean, finish work. Feels exhausting just looking at it.
So instead, write, I hit the gym for 30 minutes and left feeling refreshed. I studied 2 chapters with full focus. Then I cleaned up and wrapped up my project before dinner.
That sounds doable, even energizing.
That's the point. Motivation comes after you start, not before.
So now we're starting. But what if the task itself is boring?
Now we get into making work fun. If something's boring, your brain will avoid it. But if it feels like play, you'll do it for hours.
Okay, give me an example.
Cleaning your room, add music, instant dance party, or studying. Turn it into a challenge. Set a 10-minute timer and race to finish a task.
Ooh, speed rounds. I love it. What about rewards?
Absolutely. If I finish this, I get a fancy coffee. Your brain loves short-term rewards.
So instead of forcing myself to work, I'm making it fun and rewarding. Much better.
Okay, so you've started. You're having fun, but now comes another trap. Not finishing what you start.
Oh man, that's me. I'll start something, get distracted, and tell myself I'll finish it later. Spoiler, I never do.
Enter the Zeigarnik effect. It's a psychological principle that says our brains don't like leaving things unfinished.
Which explains why I can't sleep if I pause a Netflix episode halfway through.
Exactly. So use that trick to your advantage. Don't aim to finish. Just aim to start. Once you start, your brain will want to keep going.
So instead of saying, I need to write this report, I just say, I'll write the first sentence.
Boom! You're in motion. The rest becomes way easier.
All right, let's talk about another trap. Being busy, but not actually productive.
Oof, I've had days where I checked emails, organized files, and worked all day, then realized I made zero progress.
That's why we need the Eisenhower Matrix. It's a tool that helps you figure out what actually matters.
4 categories. Ready? Important and urgent. Do it now. Important but not urgent. Schedule it. Urgent but not important. Delegate it. Neither. Delete it.
So, watching productivity videos about productivity instead of doing the thing? Category 4?
Yep, guilty pleasures, time wasters, they go bye-bye.
This really helps you see where your time's actually going.
And more importantly, it helps you focus on what moves you forward.
Last thing before we wrap, what about fear of failure? Sometimes I don't even start because I'm afraid I'll mess up.
That's totally normal. But here's the thing, nobody starts perfect. The key is giving yourself permission to be bad at first.
So instead of aiming to be amazing, I aim to just begin.
Exactly. Think of it like speaking English. You don't wait until you're fluent. You start speaking, make mistakes, and learn as you go.
I love that. Be proud of starting, even if it's messy.
So let's recap the tricks real quick. Use the past tense hack. Make work feel like play. Just start. Don't aim to finish. Use the Eisenhower Matrix. Be okay with being bad at first.
And remember, you're not lazy. You just need the right strategies. And hey, you're here, learning, improving, taking steps. That's already a win.
Don't forget to download the free episode PDF with vocabulary, grammar, and practice exercises to reinforce everything we talked about.
And if you enjoyed this episode, leave us a review, share it with a friend, and follow us for more weekly English and life tips.
Until next time, keep learning, keep growing.
And keep leaping forward. Bye.